Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, we will create a simple YouTube opener, or intro, in After Effects. By the way, if you don't have time to edit, or to make this animation, simply you can download the green screen from the link in the description. Simply download it, and remove the green screen footage. So today, we will gonna create something like this. So let's get started. Create a new composition from here. Name it YouTube Opener. I am using 1920 by 1080 resolution, at 60 frames per second, and duration 5 seconds. You are free to choose your own presets. And hit OK. Now, go to the tools, and hold and select the round rectangle tool. Make sure that your fill is set to none. And stroke is set to solid. Change the shape color to black. And try to make a long rectangle. Like this. Rename this shape layer as rectangle, and again go to the tools, and this time select the pen behind tool, hold Y on your keyboard. And hold the anchor point, and drag it to the center, by pressing Ctrl key. This will make your animation correct. And align it to the center. Now import these files in your project. By the way, you can download these files from the link in the description. Drag you both files to the timeline, and place them above the shape layer. Let's hide the cursor layer for now. Select your logo, and place it above the shape layer. Now right-click on your logo, and pre-compose it. Name it as logo, and hit OK. Now turn on the visibility of cursor layer, and press S to open scale. Change the scale value to 8. Press R to open rotation, and change the rotation value to -25. Again hide this cursor layer for now. Go to the tools, and select the text tool. And type your text. You can download this font from the link in description. And align it to the center of the shape layer. I am using Code Bold font, of regular style, with 30 pixels text size. Now let's animate our rectangle shape layer. Open the tab. And click on Add and select Trim Path option. Open the Trim Path tab. And go to Surround 50 frames. Click here to add a keyframe. Place this keyframe to around 1 second, and 30 frames forward. And then change the start value to 100. Change the offset value to -85. Now, go to around this frame. And add a keyframe on it. Then go to around this frame forward. And change the value to around -150. Let's set these keyframes a little bit ahead. Looks good to me. Now select all the keyframes, and hit F9 to ease them. Open Graph Editor, and change the curves something like this. RAM preview this, to see the animation. Perfect. This looks good to me. Close all the tab of shape layer. Select the text layer, and press P to open position. Go to around 2 seconds. And add a keyframe on it. Place this keyframe a little bit forward. And now, increase the Y value to around this. Select all the keyframes, and hit F9 to ease them. Open Graph Editor, and change the curve something like this. Switch back to the timeline, and see if you are happy with your animation. Now select your shape layer, and press Ctrl+D to make the duplicate of it. Place your text layer between both the shape layer. Rename this shape layer to Rectangle Matte. Open the Content tab of Shape Layer. Delete the Trim Path tab, because we don't need this in masking our text animation. Please note that my fill is set to solid, and stroke color is set to white. Set the fill color to white. Change the track matte to alpha matte. Now, turn on the visibility of cursor layer. After that, drag your cursor to the bottom, that it's not visible anymore. Then go to around 2 seconds and 30 frames. And press P to open position. And add a keyframe on it. Then go to around 3 seconds. And drag your cursor to the center of the shape layer. Now go to the tools, and hold and select the Convert Vertex tool. Now zoom in. Double-click on this point, and change the curve something like this. This will look more attractive. Now select all the keyframes, and hit F9 to ease them. Open Graph Editor, and change the curve something like this. Now, we have to make a clicking effect in this cursor. Go to last position keyframe of the cursor layer. Press S to open scale. And add a keyframe on it. And go to 5 frames forward, by pressing page down key. And change the scale value to 6. Now again go 5 frames forward. And change the scale value to 8. Now we have this nice looking cursor clicking animation. Now we have to make a circular overlay animation. So go to the tools, hold and select the ellipse tool. Make sure that your stroke is set to none. Make the fill to solid. Make the fill color to this color code. Zoom in. And hold Shift, and make a perfect circle. On the center of the cursor. Rename this shape layer as circle. As you can see, that our anchor point is not in the center. So select the pen behind tool. Hold Y to select the anchor point, and then hold Ctrl key to set the anchor point in the center. Now select the circle shape layer, and press S to open scale. Change the scale value to 0%. And add a keyframe on it. Now go to around 4 seconds. and increase the scale value, that the whole composition is covered. Perfect. Now select both keyframes, and hit F9 to ease them. Open Graph Editor, and change the curve something like this. Now again select the circle layer. Hit Ctrl+D to make the duplicate of it. And change the fill color to white color. Select the Circle 2 layer, and press U to open all the keyframes. Drag these keyframes a little bit forward, that it does not overlap each other. And we can see both colors also. Now preview your animation. And customize anything, if you need. Now select all the keyframes, and hit Ctrl+A, to close all the keyframes. Right-click on this, and pre-compose it, name it as Main Comp. Now right-click on the blank space, and create a new solid. Name it as BG, and choose the white color. And hit OK. Place this solid layer below the main comp. Well, don't be afraid, this is the last time we will use position animation in this tutorial. Now go to around 50 frames, and press P to open position. And add a keyframe on it. Switch back to the 0 frame, and change the Y position of the comp, that it does not visible anymore. Select all the keyframes, and hit F9 to ease them. Open Graph Editor, and change the curve something like this. And preview this, and our whole animation is complete. You can download this green screen and full project file from the link in the description below. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Make sure to check out my other videos, and don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and ask me what you want in the comment section. Thanks for watching this tutorial, have a nice day.